Welcome to my side of the internet. My name is Mark Anthony. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing fall basics. Some of them are pretty standard, some of them are outside of the box, but without further ado, let me just get right into the items. Every single one of them is relatively affordable. I'm going to make sure I put links in the description box of similar items. Some of them I've had for quite a while, some of them are new, but let me get into it. First up is going to be a silk shirt. Now, you can get this in any color. I picked this natural white from Lily Silk. They retail for about $100 now. I think a silk shirt is a great basic to add to your fall wardrobe, especially if you want to mix it up a bit from the standard button-up. I am going to recommend a silk shirt to the death of me. They're going to be a repetitive item on my channel, but I definitely think that you should add a silk shirt just to add a little bit more dimension. It's an extremely sexy fabric, which leads me into the next item, which is a tweed blazer. Now, not only is a tweed blazer a fall staple, I don't need to recommend that much more than that. This particular one is from H&M. I think I got it on sale for like $20. Tweed blazers come in stock in almost every single retailer, so you're gonna see tweed blazers for a lifetime. They are, like I said, a fall staple. But the reason I put that next to the silk shirt is because they look so great over a silk shirt. You really get this sort of interesting, dynamic texture flow going on there. So definitely get a tweed blazer, add that to your fall mix-up. Now, next up is going to be a leather biker jacket. Now, this is one of the standard items, but what I'm going to recommend to twist it up a bit is to get a biker jacket in a color. So this is coming from a person that does not wear a lot of color, but I picked up this one in sort of this khaki, army green, depending on where you're from. This is actually my favorite color. I have so many, at least a third of my wardrobe is in this color. But I would recommend that you pick up a biker jacket in a color. This one is real leather. It's from ASOS. I think I got it for like $150. It was somewhere. ASOS has really great price points for leather biker jackets. And usually around this time of year, they come back in stock. They flood the store. So definitely make sure that you pick up a biker jacket in a color. Another sort of standard here is a fitted sweater. So I picked up this crew neck sweater. I believe it's merino wool from H&M. These retail normally for about $39. Make sure you get one that's fitted. This one is a little bit tight because I'm like up and down with the weight, but that's okay. That's okay. We're still figuring it out. I picked this up in sort of this light gray. You can get it in a earthier tone. That's really trendy right now. Maybe a brown or camel or something like that. The great thing about a fitted sweater too is this is just a super easy look. Throw it on with a slack, a nice shoe, and you're good to go. I would recommend a loafer of some sort. Even a tassel loafer. I did say in a previous video that they do make me feel like a church pastor, but I definitely am gonna recommend that you get the Doc Marten ones. For some reason, even though they have the tassels, they look super cool, super youthful. I'll make sure that I link those in the description box too. Next item is going to be a denim overshirt. Now, the reason I recommend a denim overshirt or shacket, depending on who you're talking to, is I think they're great alternatives to cardigans and great alternatives to hoodies. Now, cardigans to me, I honestly associate them with loungewear sometimes, or like an easy running errands kind of look. It's not something I put on when I'm getting dressed up, but I throw a denim shacket overshirt on, especially in this like transitional false fall weather that we're in right now. So I would highly recommend that you add one of those to your wardrobe. And hoodies to me, depending on how you style a hoodie, can look a little sloppy. I don't know. I feel like they can look a little bit sloppy. So I do prefer the tailoring of a structured overshirt. This one wasn't actually meant to be oversized. I actually just bought it in an extra large. This one is from Zara. I'll make sure that I link similars below. Zara has a ton of shackets overshirts available in denim and other fabrics, so I'll make sure I add some of my favorites in the description box too. The next one is a little bit outside of the box, and that's actually the one that I'm wearing. So I love to wear a V-neck or no shirt under a suit or a blazer. I really like the look and effect of that, but I was scrolling through ASOS recently and I came across this sheer shirt, and I said, how great would that be if I just put that under a suit or a blazer? You still get like the little bit of skin, but you are covered up for the most part. So I would recommend, if you are into that and want to step outside the box, that you get a sheer shirt to put under your suit or blazer. Now, if you are bold and you have the body, actually, I'm not going to say that. You can wear whatever you want at any body type. But for me, I got a struggle waist. I have a struggle, actually just a struggle waist. So because my waist is struggling, I will not be wearing it with the blazer unbuttoned or be wearing it plain in any sort of capacity. I even still, if I wear something that's slightly fitted, will put something over it because I'm just uncomfortable. But anyway, I would encourage you to consider adding a sheer shirt just so you can still show that little bit of skin, but we not gonna be playing with pneumonia weather. You still got clothes on. The next item is gonna be a camel pant. These are from J. Crew Factory. I picked these up a while ago, but I just checked the site and they're still available. Shout out to Jenna Lyons, who was the creative director of J. Crew for years. She was the one who really made camo a staple over at J. Crew. If you Google her or go on Pinterest and look at images of her, she is constantly in camo pants. She's like a style icon of mine. So shout out to Jenna Lyons. But what I love about a camo pant, particularly a chino, is not only is it super comfortable. To me, chinos look a little like I'm a 7th grade teacher, so I don't really wear them that much, but I really love this camo print. And another thing about camo is I consider camo a neutral. So I would approach it from a standpoint as being a neutral. I'm gonna pop up a picture of me wearing it with a blazer and some loafers so you can see how you can style it. You can really, really dress these up if you want to. So consider adding some camo pants to your fall wardrobe. Next up is gonna be a leather jogger. So much like I said about the hoodie, sometimes joggers, depending on the quality of them, can look a little sloppy and unkept. If you saw my previous video, I styled some joggers or an entire sweatsuit 15 different ways. Super proud of those looks. So you can make joggers work, but I would recommend that you get some leather ones. It just adds a different style element. It really elevates a jogger a little bit more than just a standard sweatpants, and you feel a little bit more dressed up when they're in faux leather. These are from River Island. I bought them on sale earlier this year, I believe, but there's a ton of leather jogger options out there, so I'll make sure that I link some alternatives below. Of course, they will be affordable. Lastly is gonna be a standard Chelsea boot. I have these in black. They are Magnani, or I always mispronounce that brand. But I got these from, I think, the Saks outlet for like $200. Chelsea boots you can get anywhere. I'll make sure I link some alternatives below. If you want to be trendy, you can get a chunkier one. I really like the Doc Marten ones. They have like a 2-inch platform on them. Those are super cool. I'm definitely gonna get these. Probably not this year because I honestly went off a little bit this year and I still have to complete my wish list. I did a video on my fall 2022 wish list. I've already picked up a couple items from that wish list, but I have to make sure I finish the year strong. So a Chelsea boot, of course, is classic. I don't really need to say much about it. That completes this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you feel inclined, and I will catch you on the next one.